Welcome back everyone, hope we are well. Today we are going to review another Citizen watch on this channel. But again, before we start with the video, if you like this channel and like my reviews, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and the like button if you enjoyed today's video and the other content on my channel for that matter. You'll be really helping in keeping this channel alive, and it really encourages me to keep making these videos for you. So if you are watching my videos unsubscribed, please take this opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Now with that out of the way, let's get straight into the review of this watch from Citizen. Quickly, this is the reference number for the model that I have here with me today. Starting off with the dimensions that I measured on this case. So the case measures at 46 millimeters across. The size of the bezel is just around 44 millimeters. Lug to lug distance is just over 48 millimeters. The case thickness is 12.5 millimeters and the lug width is 24 millimeters on this watch. One thing about this case, that it does not wear like a 46 millimeter case, and that mainly comes down to a few things that I've noticed on this watch. One is the size of the bezel, which measures at just around 44 millimeters. Definitely helps in shrinking the size of this watch, especially when you're looking at the watch head on, like from the front. It doesn't look like a 46 millimeter watch. The other thing is the lug to lug distance of just over 48 millimeters and the case thickness of around 12.5 millimeters definitely helps in reducing the size of this watch on your wrist. So even a person with a medium-sized wrist should be able to carry this watch really nicely. I'll give you a wrist shot a bit later on in the video as well to show you how this watch looks on my 7-inch wrist, to give you an idea. Looking at the face of the wrist of the watch, we have a mineral crystal on the top and a really legible dial. We have applied markers with a minute track that runs around the chapter ring. The 12 o'clock marker is quite big with that 60 applied on it, which kind of carries forward through from this 55 on the bezel. That's a nice touch from Citizen. We have Citizen and automatic printed on the dial, and then we have the date and day complication at 3 o'clock. The other thing I really like about this watch is the size of the hands. Again, they add further to the overall legibility of this dial. Lume is fantastic, no problems with the lume either. Now while we are at it, let's do a quick lume check as well. I'll quickly turn the lights off so we can check the quality of the lume on this watch. Citizen does really well with their lume quality, and that is the case with this watch as well. As you can see, the quality of the lume is really fantastic. It is really legible, no problems there at all, and that little tip on the seconds hand really helps in you know, adding further to the legibility of this lume. So no problems with the lume at all. I really love how Citizen offers such great quality with their looms at so low price point. So that's real value from Citizen. We have a 120 click unidirectional bezel. Really love this bezel. It has a really nice click to it, as you can hear in the video. Now it is so smooth and so easy to rotate. It is just crazy. I mean, I've come across bad bezels on a lot of watches that costed at least twice to what this watch really costed me, which was only about 150 bucks. So yeah, the quality of the bezel is fantastic, and there's barely any back play as well. As you can see, it is quite rugged, it feels strong, and there is no alignment issues as well. So a really good bezel, a really good click to it, and the quality of the bezel is absolutely fantastic, and it is so smooth, and it just spins like you don't have to put any effort into spinning this bezel at all. Looking at the at this stainless steel bracelet, we have hollow end links on this stainless steel bracelet, and that brushed texture or the finish follows through to this bracelet as well. The quality of the bracelet is okay. I mean, it's not the best of bracelets out there, but it does the job. And with this 24mm lug width as well, there's so many options out there. If you don't like this stainless steel bracelet, you can obviously change it for something different. And for the price that I've paid for this watch, or you end up paying for this watch, it allows you to add further to this watch, and that could be the change of this this bracelet, or adding a sapphire crystal, for example, instead of this mineral crystal on the top. We have a deployment buckle with these two pushes on the side, and yeah, very basic bracelet, but again, at this price point, you can't really complain too much. Then we have a solid closed case back, a screw down case back from Citizen. As you can see, this watch is assembled in China, and that 8200, as you can see in the video now, that is the automatic movement in this watch. No hacking, does offer hand winding, and Citizen has been making this this movement for a long time. We do have a pull and push crown and not a screw down crown on this watch. Even though this watch looks very much like a diver's watch, this is not a diver's watch. Couple of things to notice is not having a screw down crown, and the water resistance is 100 meters on this watch. So I think Citizen was so close to making this watch a diver's watch, like a true diver's watch, but I don't know why they stopped halfway and gave it 100 meters of water resistance and a simple pull and push crown. I mean, I can live with the movement, no problems of, you know, having no hacking on the movement. It does pose a little bit of a challenge, but it's not a big deal. And this movement is so widely used by Citizen for a long time. It is a reliable movement as well. But I think if Citizen had added extra 100 meters of water resistance and a screw down crown, they would have widened their market, and this would have been an absolute cracker at this price point. I mean, obviously if you add those things, the price will go up a little bit, but I don't think people will be worried about paying extra 50 or 100 bucks for a watch that offers so much, that could have offered so much, I should be saying. So overall, it is a really decent looking watch. No complaints about the legibility, and the quality of the watch is really good as well. The quality control from Citizen on most of their watches is always good anyway, and that is the case with this watch as well. Again, if we had, you know, extra 100 meters of water resistance and a screw down crown, I mean, this watch would have been an ideal diver's watch, but now this is more of a sports watch than a diver's watch. Let me give you a quick wrist shot as well. This watch is not sized to my wrist at the moment, but just to give you an idea, this is how it looks or stacks up on my 7-inch wrist. There is a little bit of a lug overhang, but one thing you can't fault this watch for is the presence. This watch has a lot of presence, and it does look really good as well. And if you're not worried about you know, having that extra 100 meters of water resistance, or having a water resistance of 200 meters and a screw down crown, I wouldn't be worried about you know, not having those things personally, to be honest with you. So here you go, a really good looking watch, and again, for 150 bucks, I mean, it does offer more than it doesn't in a way. So thank you very much for watching. This concludes our review of this Citizen, and I'll see you with my next review shortly. In my next video, I'll be sharing my watch collection with you guys. That will be the last video for this year, so I really want to share what I've collected so far. and I'll take that opportunity in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you with my next video shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you very much.